I believe that we have people dying because of our medical system. We need to fix it.
Recruiting doctors in rural areas is an ongoing battle. Residents in Northeast BC are feeling the effects.
Long wait times is the biggest thing. Consistency, of course, is the big thing. I'm watching people getting tossed and then telling their story again and again, and it getting lost in the shuffle.
The Ministry of Health and Doctors of BC says this is a problem throughout the province.
20 to 25% of all of British Columbia's residents live in rural British Columbia, but only 11 to 14% of the doctors live and work there. So there's an ongoing need.
In 2015, the organizations created a game plan. The idea is to bring in doctors from other countries. The Practice Ready Assessment BC program will help international doctors get the necessary credentials to practice in Canada. And in return, they will owe 3 years of service in a rural community.
Instead of having to go back to medical school and train in Canada, they do a clinical field assessment after having done some preliminary examinations. And if they're successful in those exams and the 12-week clinical field assessment, they can move on to practice immediately in one of BC's rural communities.
This fall, 3 more doctors are starting work in the Northeast, 1 each in Dawson Creek, Chetwynd, and Tumbler Ridge. Fort St. John did not make the cut, but recently benefited from another physician recruitment program.
We have 2 physicians from the St. Paul's program who have just joined. One joined the ABC clinic and one joined the Family Practice Associates clinic as of August 1st.
In the last 4 years, the numbers of doctors practicing in rural BC has increased by 8%.
We're seeing success. Since July of 2015, we now have 38 new doctors who've begun practicing in rural communities as a direct result of this program alone.
But residents say it's still not enough.
We've got to fix this. We've got to give this system back to the medical people that know how to handle it, that always handled it in the past, and we were all better for it.
Kerrisa Wilson, CJDC-TV News, Fort St. John.